Hello guys, this is Harish Nagar and today I am going to talk about Arun Joshi. Guys, Arun Joshi was born in the year 1939 and he died in the year 1993. Now, in this particular lecture, I shall be talking about 6 amazing works written by Arun Joshi. The first work is The Foreigner, published in the year 1968. It talks about the traumatic influence of modernization on a man named Sindhi Oberoi. So it deals with the journey of Sindhi Oberoi and we can see how he suffered from loneliness. But then he starts to understand life more and more. And there is a movement from illusion to reality, from darkness to light, and therefore he embarks on this quest of self-realization. He experiences a lot of pain and finally he feels that his soul is purified. So the story talk about Sindhi Oberoi and how he realizes that real meaning of detachment is not throwing everything apart and going on a different direction, but detachment means selfless action according to Gita. Because actually he was a follower of the detachment philosophy and he always thought throughout the novel that detachment means that when you leave everything apart and you do nothing, you meditate, that a detachment. But later he realizes that detachment means selfless action. It does not mean leaving off all the worldly pleasure. We should also understand one important thing, that the narrator Sindhi Oberoi, he goes to several countries. First he goes to Kenya, then he goes to Uganda, then he goes to England, then he goes to America and finally comes to India. So these are the 5 countries which he explores: Kenya, Uganda, England, America and India. So that was The Foreigner, written by Arun Joshi. Now we come on to the next work, which is The Strange Case of Billy Bishwas. This was published in the year 1971. It is against the satire on modern civilization and it talk about the compelling story of Bimal Vishwas, who is also known as Billy Biswas, and it is narrated in first person by his close friend Romesh. So guys, Romesh is narrating the story of Billy Biswas. Now Billy Biswas is very complex man and he is intellectual who is deeply interested in anthropology, and he is also interested in the life of tribals in India. And as we read on, we get to know more and more about the fact that he is total misfit in this normal world. Billy gets married and has a child, but his life becomes monotonous and he loses all his interest in life. It is not because of others, but it is his own feeling of dissatisfaction with his life. He feels that he is missing some very important thing. Then he takes a very important decision to go and leave his family and started living with tribals. And 10 years after his disappearance, he meets Romesh and we learn all about what happened in his life. So you can see in all the works of Arun Joshi that he is talking about a man not adhering by the rules and regulation of normal day-to-day society, and they tried to search their own self. They tried to search for happiness, and that is how they go on a quest of self-realization. So that was happened in The Foreigner. Again, the same thing happened in Strange Case of Billy Biswas. Then we come on to the next work, which is The Apprentice. This was published in the year 1974. The story talk about Ratan Rathore, who is the protagonist and also the narrator of the novel. He talk about his own life in episodic format and in a very reflective manner. He is initially an idealist like his father, who died in the midst of the war, and the feeling of martyrdom that his father got after the death had a very strong impression on his own idealism and his own moral values, because he always thought that my father died like a hero and I need to die in the same way. But later he sacrificed idealism and moral values because he was a middle class man and he had to suffer so many other things as well. So his old dreams and fantasies about dying like a martyrdom had faded away, and we also see that he was the NCCC candidate who came to New Delhi to participate in Republic Day parade. So gradually he is talking about his life, his views, his opinions, and one episode after the other we find how his childhood went, and then we also look at apprenticeships that he did, And also towards the end of the novel we see him as a shoe shiner. Shoe shiner means a person who shines the shoes of rich people. So he become a shoe shiner on the stairs of the temple, and he does this in order to redeem himself from the sins. So he thinks that by shining the shoes of the other people he will suffer the punishment of the sins he has committed. So that is the work The Apprentice. Now guys, there was a question in June 2008, and the question was, you have to match the novel with the novelist, and Arun Joshi is correctly matched with the work The Apprentice. Now the next work is a short story collection by Arun Joshi, which is The Survivor and the Other Stories. This was published in the year 1975. Now the next work is The Last Labyrinth. This was published in the year 1981, and the hero of this novel is Som Bhaskar. Now he is a very rich and western educated man. He is completely absorbed in acquiring other people's wealth, and in this search of more and more wealth he neglects his own family and health. He continuously suffers from insomnia, and there is a calls coming from inside his heart that is, I want and I want. So Som Bhaskar is unable to understand the desire of I want. Then Som goes to the spiritual land of Banaras, and then he comes in the contact with Aftab and his beloved Anuradha, and also he meets a spiritual guide called Gargi. So on the bank of the river Ganga, under the influence of Anuradha and Gargi, he realizes that Ganga is not only a river, rather it is a spiritual soother, and a desire of I want is not for the worldly pursuits, but rather for the spiritual needs. So again, you could see that in Arun Joshi's work, there is a hero who tries to achieve a lot of things in physical world, but soon he realizes that he needs to fulfill his spiritual needs first. So Arun Joshi's novel The Last Labyrinth is a book for the post-colonial literature also, because it talks about youth who have lost their spiritual and cultural connection with their own land, and they are extremely influenced by the Western culture. So guys, he is suggesting that Westernization can never give happiness. Rather, happiness lies in one's own culture and tradition. Now, in June 2017, there was a question. You need to match the novelist with the works. So Arun Joshi correctly matched with The Last Labyrinth. There was another question in September 2013. They gave a list of characters and they gave a list of works, and they asked us just to match them. So Gargi is correctly matched with The Last Labyrinth. Finally guys, we come on to the last work of Arun Joshi, which is The City and the River. The City and the River were published in the year 1990. And in the story, we have a city which is governed by a dictator, and the story revolves around how the dictator makes life of other people as a hell, and how he makes other peoples suffer. So we have talked about 6 works of Arun Joshi in this lecture, namely The Foreigner, published in 1968, Strange Case of Billy Biswas, published in 1971, The Apprentice, published in 1974, The Survivor and Other Stories, published in 1975, The Last Labyrinth, published in 1981, and The City and the River, published in 1990. So that's it for today's lecture. If you like my video, kindly share with your friends. Thank you guys.